the dust from the desert. We also have a desert on the land. So Claudia, tell me what's happening here. Like, we need to start this video somewhere.
Well, how do we even start?
We will look after the land in very beautiful place with the view on the Irish Sea, and it's quite magical to be here and to be able to
Become stewards of this land.
Yeah, and make it livable. And there's loads of work we need to do with the cottage, with sourcing the building materials, make it livable and so on. But
what are we on, day 7?
Day 7, day of kind of like hardcore work, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, demolishing houses.
So
digging tunnels.
We'll get to the video there. Yeah, I have some video from the house. So this
is just a taster.
A taster. Insulation, and put that into the bags and store it safely so it will not gonna get wet. One minute in the edit, it's all done. We'll just go and chat to Glenn and see what he thinks about the cottage. What do you think is the biggest challenge right now to make the cottage livable?
What's the biggest challenge? Yeah, I don't know, maybe just cultivating your own energy in there and making it feel like your own space. But it's just, putting some blood, sweat and tears into it and making it your own. But the hard work has to, you got to do the hard work to make it your own little space. So that's why people like myself and other people are here to give a helping hand.
Alma is the owner of the land, and we sit down with her a few days ago, finalize all the agreements on the rent and so on. And then day after, I think I went to a place where I supposed to just collect the sliding new door for the house, obviously used in great price, and I met Karen and Kiran, amazing, lovely people, and I start taking down loads of materials they didn't need from the house. They are just like putting apart, and they will be building something new. And we have cool stuff. We'll show you that later. It's now in the barn, so we were able to just hodl everything. I was already called the hodler, but I still believe that it will be all used very soon. Yeah. Let's do the floor. For me, that's probably the most exciting part of the job.
It all got here by many routes via our Honda Jazz. Thank you, Honda.
Thank you, Honda Jazz. And Alfa Romeo. The suspension in my car went really low on the last load of the floor, but nothing broke. She survived, so it's good. It's good. Yeah.
It's cool.
It's our floor, and this floor is absolutely amazing. We have 50 square meters of that. It's very thick, and it looks like this. So it's a real wooden floor. We're gonna clean that, varnish, make it cool. Also, we have about 100 square meters of this. So that we're gonna go inside. We'll also clean that, and I think like do the white varnish so you can still see the wood and so on. We're gonna look amazing. We also have loads of beams here for construction, and that's not everything. There is more coming. Insulation, some kitchen table. There is another one somewhere there, so we can connect that. And there is also more floor here. So yeah, that's our floor, and I think that will be enough for at least living room. Yeah, a bit of mess in the workshop, but we're gonna clean that too. So yeah, there is loads of work, and we'll fix it.
Hello! We are now in the middle of taking all the furniture out, all the drawer, all the shelves, all the everythings.
What we have to do is to insulate the walls, put in new sliding doors, put the floor down.
Make an amazing kitchen.
Amazing kitchen, and we have all the materials already for those amazing things, just like we have to put some work in, and I still need to have all my fingers. I almost lost one. It's actually not so bad as it was.
One finger, one leg.
And Kieran's daughter Tara, thank you Tara, she was patching me up where I was saying to Kieran that listen, yeah, this kind of weird, they discovered my kryptonite. It's basically I'm not good with the blood. So yeah, it was pretty funny, but I didn't faint. It's all grand. They patched me up. It was all good. How is Claudia today?
Yeah, I'm good. The garden won't make itself, you know.
Any thoughts from today?
I'm just happy when I think about my tomatoes, that we will go outside with our cup of tea and cup of coffee, and they will wave back at us and be like, hello, we are growing and we are happy. We're also finishing the greenhouse, or starting the greenhouse.
Yes.
So the foil on the greenhouse was torn up by cats, wind, the elements out in Ireland, and it has to be taken out. So that means dig a tunnel all around the greenhouse, take the foil out which has been left there,
And ripped apart, yeah, and
put in new foil, and also clear out all the beds because they're covered in weeds.
Yeah,
so
but you already did loads of that, so
I did a lot,
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
And also replant some happy trees that were
Yes,
very
yes,
happily rooting into the greenhouse, and
And apparently those are hazel trees, as Alma said. So we'll see if that's true in a few years' time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these two hands, if you need uprooting of trees, they can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Claudia now is absolutely perfect with replanting trees.
We have pumpkin, beetroot, tomato, cauliflower. I'm gonna do carrots, Brussels sprouts, spinach, and radishes. We also have bees right beside us.
Yeah, we have bees, and they live in the car.
They live in the car because then they don't get cold in winter.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's cool. So we have bees in the car, which is just here. Yeah. So that's the bees inside, and and they come in. Yeah. So that's the beehive in the car.
Speaking of
The bees.
Maybe we can also say how we feel.
How we feel?
Or how last
okay.
week has been.
Yeah. How do you feel, and how was last week for you? That's important. in like, you know, and I will give you this is a talking stick. Yeah. So now you talk.
Talking stick. So yeah, it wasn't without its challenges for sure. I think undertaking a project like this, it's never without the challenges, and it feels a little bit crazy, a little bit in the unknown still, a little bit like what the fuck are we doing? But also, yeah, I go to sleep every night just full of energy and being like, wow, I don't know what tomorrow will bring, and there's a bit of excitement in that. And yeah, as I said before, planting my little plants and doing the greenhouse, actually, yeah, it makes me really happy that I have this vision of all our friends coming to dinner, and future friends that we have not yet met.
And the future friends, yeah. Hello to all the future friends we haven't met yet, yeah.
And yeah, feeding them and our bellies with all the delicious food that we're gonna cook from this land. And
Yeah,
yeah. And how do you feel?
how I feel.
Or have felt?
There were days when I thought that I'm going crazy and I will not be able to handle this situation. I guess I realized with help of Claudia that in front of me there was a fog of my previous experience with renovating houses and not getting anywhere there. And when I was very young, back in Poland, I took huge apartment, 100 square meters, and for 1.5 years I was renovating everything, and then I left. I left everything behind and I came to Ireland. That was when I was 21 years old. So instead of having all those parties and just like spend all my money in the pubs, I was just sitting there all days and all nights, because during the day I was working. I was just renovating non-stop this, and it went nowhere. A part of that now I know how to do stuff. So yes, there is the knowledge, but I was very much afraid that for some reason the energy we're gonna put in here will be directed, that it will not gonna go anywhere. That for me it was very worrying having not clear agreement with Alma before putting so much energy to it. But I think I will just finish with this, what you told me when I was really freaking out. Sławek, I don't know how to explain this to you, but in my heart I feel like everything will be okay and we'll live in beautiful cottage. So then I was able to kind of get out of the madness of my mind, and now we just go with every day and with the flow and whatever is happening. Just kind of let it be a bit in some way. I don't. Yeah. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, not figure out the how and when.
Yeah.
And not force things, but just go with the current of this place, I guess.
But we have good wife for the place.
Good wife.
Good wife yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how we feel on the 22nd of May, and there is still loads of work to be done in the place.
So
Yeah.
let's do it.